Greetings, hello, this is Josh. How are you today? I'm here with a quick review of One of Them Days, which is a motion picture that I have viewed. This is a January comedy, the first actual 2025 movie that I've seen this year, actually. Everything else I've watched so far has been left over from last year or an awards season rerun or something like that. So, One of Them Days is a rare thing. It is a very silly comedy. It's not like a scary movie, like level parody movie, spoof movie, but it is a straight up comedy. You see the trailer and you're promised wacky fun. It's like a best friend caper romp kind of thing. Two best friends, have to solve a problem. They have to get the rent money by 6 p.m. and they're going to run around all over LA and figure out how to do that. And this movie is from a first-time filmmaker whose name escapes me at the moment. I apologize, but it stars Keke Palmer and SZA, and they are both very fun. They have good rapport. They have good chemistry, and this is we don't get as many wacky comedies anymore, straight up comedies, but when we do, they're often like this, which is the best friend comedy, the best friend love story. Like they, two best friends who've been through a lot and they have to face some big trial and it's going to divide them and everything's going to fall apart at the end of the second act. But then in the end, their friendship is going to come through and they're going to be okay. And this is that formula, but a really fun, kind of breezy take on it. It's not perfect. I'd say that it's, the caper, which is maybe the first 2/3 of the movie, is a good time, a rollicking good time as they go to, payday loan shops and try to sell Jordans on eBay and, try different things, sell blood, anything to try and get the money. And then in the third act, things kind of, the stakes change and the kind of movie it is changes a little bit. And it kind of runs out of juice a little bit, but I still had a good time. The audience had a great time watching this movie. It also features Maude Apatow as the white girl who moves into the largely black apartment complex. There's some fun stuff there, and her character ends up having a tiny bit more dimension than it seems like she will at first. Cat Williams is here in a role that is at first very, very funny. It's all the stuff that you see in the trailer with him is like his first appearance, and then he's a little bit diminishing returns as he comes back throughout the movie, but it's still fun to see him. And let's see what else. Lil Ray Howery's in there. It's fun. It's a good time. It's not perfect, but I was up for it. I was in the mood for something like this. And a 90-minute comedy with low stakes, with very charismatic people having a great time wandering through LA is and it hit a spot for me. It was a good time. I want to oversell it, but I don't have much else to say about One of Them Days. It's also produced by Issa Rae. I guess that's worth mentioning. But Keke Palmer, I was unfamiliar with SZA. She is very funny. She is very, she's kind of the schlubby, less dependable friend, whereas Keke Palmer is the one with kind of designs on, becoming a professional person. And so they're like two different types, and Keke Palmer is fantastic. They're both really good, and I had a blast. I don't know what else to say. Movies are fun. Let's have movies. Let's go to the movies. I don't know what that means. I know what it means, but I don't know why I said it. All right, there's the Wegmans truck. That means good things are happening. There's still things to live for and fight for in this world. I don't know. I guess I've run out of steam myself, much like the third act of this movie. So I'm going to wrap it up. I'll be back with more reviews. Some stuff's going to be happening on the podcast feed. I'm still trying to sort out exactly how that's going to work, and I think there's going to be a Patreon exclusive feed at some point soon. But I gotta work on those numbers first. So I do invite you, if this is your first one of my videos, this is a really bad time to make a pitch, because this was a very anemic and mumbly review, but we have a lot of fun here. I'm also going to be releasing a whole bunch of riffs that I haven't released before. I still make new riffs. This channel started as kind of an MST3K homage riffing channel, and I have dozens of riffs that were Patreon exclusive, and anything that's like more than 3 years old, I'm gonna start releasing here on YouTube. So look for those to start showing up. Other than that, there is the podcast feed, there is this channel, and there's you can follow me on Blue Sky and Instagram, and I'm Josh Way in all those places. And I appreciate your time, and I'll talk to you again very, very soon. Goodbye.